Hey everyone, be sure to check us out on Facebook each day where you'll see pictures and get a sneak peek at what's ahead. Friend us at Facebook by going to facebook.com/daytime TV show. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks to the economy, a lot of people are looking to make a buck, and that includes scammers. Their favorite target, senior citizens, and not necessarily for the reasons you might think.
Joining us with some warnings for their seniors and their families is consumer lawyer Eric Seidel. Here's the latest scams. What are they?
Well, good morning, Jamie. Yeah, you know, it's really kind of interesting. And the reason that the seniors are targeted so much is not necessarily because they're vulnerable, and, you know, many are, but because they have money. They have retirement savings. They've got, maybe they own their own house or outright, or their car. So the money and the opportunity is there. So one of the biggest things I'm seeing right now is the fake check scam. They're just not expecting it. They get a check because they say it's a sweepstakes prize or something like that, deposit it and send them, say, like the taxes and the fees or something like that. So the seniors figure, well, sure, I got the money up front. It's not a scam. Well, little do they know, after they deposit it, the bank accepts it. A few weeks later, it turns out that check is fake. Theirs is real, and the scammers got away with their money. Very sad.
Oh, it's frustrating.
Oh, it really is. And I'm seeing a lot of that in our area.
What about door-to-door scammers?
Yeah, we see that as well. The door-to-door people, they come by. The big trick I'm seeing now, Cindy, is that they will say that they just want you to sign something to say that they were there. You know, it'll be a younger person maybe playing on the grandchild kind of routine, and, oh, please, the boss just wants to know that I was here. Can you just sign this? Well, as soon as they sign that, they're usually signing up to some type of payment contract for everything from vacuum cleaners to duct sales to all types of vitamins and things like that. I'm getting a lot of those contracts into my office. So I want everyone to be very careful about what they sign. Don't sign anything from somebody that comes door to door.
What about just don't answer the door?
Yeah, well, that's true. You know, a colleague of mine says, be the hunter, not the prey. In other words, don't just go with somebody who comes to you. Look for somebody that you want to hire.
You know what I've had happen to me, Eric, a couple times was people called me and said, hey, so-and-so gave me your number, and it was somebody that I knew, and said, I'm doing a presentation on knives, and I just want to just come over your house and do it. First off, a stranger wanting to come over with knives is weird.
That's a little dangerous too, right?
That's a first red flag. But then they say, yeah, you don't have to buy anything. It's just, you know, I have to practice and do all this stuff.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Oh, and then sign off the fact that I was there. Boom, you bought yourself a bunch of knives.
But if they don't have your credit card information, how have you signed off on anything? What
they usually do is they sign you to a contract to apply for credit card information. They'll have all your address and everything like that. You'll end up on some type of card.
Okay, what about bad contractors?
Very common, very common. Just avoid giving large deposits up front. Schedule it through a payment system. Plus, also, when you're looking for somebody, make sure you look for them. As I said, be the hunter, not the prey. Check them out with the Better Business Bureau. They have an excellent website where you can look up every contractor with a letter grade from A to F.
I had that happen just the other day. I had somebody come in to give me a quote on refacing the cabinets.
Sure, and they'll want all the money up front.
All the money?
Absolutely. Don't do it.
Don't call me. I'll be calling you, and I'll never call you again. Not going to happen.
No, you're smart.
How about recalls for seniors? What about that?
This is really big, Jamie. I was actually down in one of our larger retirement communities last week talking about this. There's a lot of stuff out there that I want our seniors to be looking out for. You know, a lot of folks are getting hip replacements. There's a huge recall. You've probably seen it on TV with the DePuy hip systems. These are metal on metal. What they were going to make you like Terminator, and you have this ball and socket joint in there. Well, they're finding out that as the metal scrapes as you walk, there can be, throughout your blood system, you're getting the ions from the metal, both cobalt and chromium. A lot of serious injuries, and they're getting allergies even. They're getting, having to have hip replacements, so it's very serious. You should contact an attorney if you've got one. Believe it or not, here's another one. Would you think denture cream? Fixident, Polygrip, they found that they have zinc in them, and you may have actually seen some exposés on this. Folks can get zinc poisoning due to the massive amount of zinc in those denture creams.
I got to get some new cream.
No, believe me. You know, well, you'd be surprised how many folks actually have dentures out there. Fixident, the formulas remain the same. Polygrip, they've actually changed the formula, so there's not as much zinc in it right now.
Really? So if you've got any kind of any symptoms at all, what should you first see your doctor?
Yes,
then
doctor
call
first.
A lawyer.
Doctor, and you know, I put all these on my website. If anyone wants to go to ericcanhelp.com, I have exactly what you can do, and you can even email me from there, and I'll give you personal instructions on what to do.
Okay, well, you can link up to Eric's website through oursdaytimeonline.tv. Eric Seidel, thank you very much.
My
really
pleasure.
good advice. Beware out there.
Still ahead, kitchen disaster, no problem. We've got simple fixes that will have your guests praising your hosting abilities.
We'll be right back.